at this point, again, if we could start having nominees. I want to re-emphasize one other thing. To be a nominee for a delegate to the National Convention, you must have pre-filed by yesterday at 11. So I have a list here of who pre-filed. The mere fact that you pre-filed just allows you to be a nominee. Somebody's got to get up there and nominate you as well. So make sure you've got somebody. Now, the tradition here, because obviously there might be a large number of people interested, some may run at large later in the day from the convention as a whole rather than from the district, is that we accept a 30-second nomination and just a voice second from somebody out there. And so we'll take it from there and start with the nominations. And the center mic is where you should queue up to make those nominations. Sir.
From Elliott, Maine. I'd like to nominate Josephine Robbins from Elliott, Maine, as a delegate to this caucus.
Thank you. Josephine Robbins has been nominated. Next. You can just check it out. Thank you. Sorry. Representative Bowles.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I nominate the Honorable Ron Collins of Wells as a convention delegate. Ronald Collins has spent 8 years in the Maine legislature. He's been an invaluable member of the York County Republican Committee for many years. Ron has called me 3 times in the last couple of months, and each time he calls, he always has the same question. How can I help you? What can I do? Please support Ron Collins.
Thank you.
I proudly second that nomination.
Again, seconds from the floor, please. We've got a lot to go through.
Party Commander Patrick Eisenhart of Augusta. Mr. Eisenhart served his country proudly with distinction in the U.S. military, first as a U.S. paratrooper in the Army, then as a commander in the U.S. Coast Guard. In that demanding profession, he was a man who showed sound judgment, administrative skill, unwavering courage, and the ability to lead men under difficult circumstances. So I would ask you to join me in electing this good and capable man as a delegate to the Republican National Convention.
Do we have a second? Thank you.
Chairman, I would like to nominate Bonnie J. Tucker. She's running for House District 57 here in Augusta. She's excited about the party. She wants to do more things in the party, and I would like you to consider her as a candidate for a national delegate.
Second. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, my name is Lucas Wakeman from Newcastle. I would like to nominate Don Bolkers as a delegate. He's a long-time politically active person. He's very committed and very energetic.
Mr. Chairman, I'm Patricia Larned from Wyndham. I would like to nominate Anne Marie Grenier from the 1st District. Anne Marie is very dedicated, and she's a new young Republican, and I would like to encourage the young Republicans to go on and go forth. She's anxious to represent Maine.
Thank you. Second. Thank you. And again, I apologize if it looks like we're racing, but we've got 40-something names on this list. So,
to nominate Dave Santoro as a delegate. And you may remember him as a TV weatherman, but I know him as an outstanding educator in the Portland school system. He's a lifelong Republican and an unabashed fiscal conservative. Furthermore, he's eager to help the party, and he's the kind of Republican we need at the convention. Thank you.
Do we have a second? Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I rise today to nominate my good friend Bill Gumbar of Orchard Beach. My name is Fred Staples, and for a bit of
I'm sorry to tell you that Mr. Dunbar did not. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Dunbar. I'm sorry.
Bill Gumbar, yes.
I apologize.
I rise to nominate him. He is a tireless supporter of the GOP. He built up the Old Orchard GOP to one of the strongest groups in the county. He's a tireless volunteer on all of the campaigns, from federal, state, local, and I can't think of a better person to represent us at the National Convention.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. Oscar Stone, I'd like to nominate Eleanor Murphy as a delegate for the National Convention.
Thank you. Second? Somebody out there yelling for me. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Mass.
It's my pleasure to nominate Representative Carrie Prescott from Thompson as a delegate to the National Convention. Carrie is an enthusiastic, new representative from Thompson, and we would be well served to have her at that location. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator. Thank you.
My name is Mark Durgan, and I'm proud to nominate Tom Golubieski as a delegate to the National Convention. He lives in Raymond, and he's what I and many around him consider to be a true limited government Republican.
Thank you. Second? Thank you. Do we have other nominations? I have more on the list here. I propose the name of our longstanding, not now, but forever party secretary. Before that, Kim Pettengill. Can I have a second for that?
Second.
Thank you. And our current secretary nominates her husband, Carl Pettengill. Do I have a second for that? Thank you. Sir.
Yes, I'd like to nominate Brent Tweed.
Thanks. Yeah. Do I have a second? Brent Tweed. Brent Tweed. Sir.
Just a question to clarify. We're only nominating for the 3 committee people. The at-large is later this afternoon.
That's correct. This is just the way it works. There's 3 from each of the congressional districts and the rest are at large. These are for the 3 from the congressional districts.
We'll have a chance to nominate the others this afternoon.
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to nominate Elaine Bridge, who has been a state committee woman from Kennebec County for a large number of years and truly has the Republican policy.
We move. Do I have a motion that nominations cease? Thank you. Any discussion? If not, all those in favor of nominations ceasing, please say aye. Aye. Thank you. Any opposed? Thank you. We do have a master list that will be put up respectively here for everybody when the ballots come in. They are. Thank you. So that again you'll have some idea who you're voting for. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 people's name in nomination. Names of the nominees before you are Elaine Bridge, Ronald Collins, Patrick Eisenhart, Donald Folkers, Thomas Golubieski, William Gombar, Anne-Marie Grenier, Jay Hibbard, Eleanor Murphy, Linda Perryman, Carl Pettengill, Kim Pettengill, Carrie Prescott, Josephine Robbins, David Santoro, Bonnie Tucker, and Brent Tweed. So hopefully that will shortly appear.
The boxes at either end where you can place your ballot.
They've rushed this to us, so just so you know, the 3 winners are, with 168 votes, Ron Collins, with 159 votes, Pat Eisenhart, with 159 votes, Carrie Prescott. For those who were concerned about ballot security, it then drops off by more than 30 votes to the 3rd place, Linda Perryman, 4th place, excuse me, Linda Perryman, Jay Hibbard at 122, and Don Folkers at 119. So the 3 delegates you have elected are Ron Collins, Pat Eisenhart, and Carrie Prescott.